The date was March 15th, 2387, and it would forever be remembered as humanity's breaking point across every inhabited world in the galaxy. For 15 years, humanity had endured the compliance protocols imposed by the Galactic Enforcement Coalition. They had accepted the trade restrictions that left Earth's children hungry. They had tolerated the mining quotas that stripped their worlds bare. They had even submitted to the cultural reformation programs that banned human music, literature, and art as too aggressive for civilized space. But on March 15th, the Coalition made one mistake too many. Admiral Sarah Chun received the transmission in her flagship's ready room, where she had been reviewing supply reports for the refugee fleet. 12 million humans crammed into cargo ships, fleeing their occupied homeworlds at the Coalition's demand. Admiral, the Coalition's message began in its typical condescending tone. We have reviewed your relocation progress. The pace is unacceptable. To expedite compliance, all human children under the age of 10 will be transferred to Coalition custody for proper education in civilized behavior. The data pad cracked in Chen's grip. Her aide, Lieutenant Martinez, watched her face carefully. Admiral, your orders. For a long moment, Chun stared out at the stars. When she finally spoke, her voice was utterly calm, the kind of calm that had preceded every human atrocity in their violent history. Send a message to every human ship, every human colony, every human soul in the galaxy. She turned to face Martinez, and he saw something in her eyes that made him take an involuntary step backward. Tell them the Coalition wants our children. Ma'am, then send this message to the Coalition High Command, Chun continued, her smile never wavering. Tell them that humanity thanks them for their years of patience and education. Tell them we've finally learned our lesson. The message went out on all frequencies in every human language, to every corner of known space. This is Admiral Sarah Chun of the Human Refugee Fleet. As of today, March 15th, 2387, the compliance protocols are terminated. Not negotiated, not modified, terminated. What happened next would be studied in military academies for centuries. The human cargo ships, supposedly filled with helpless refugees, suddenly began broadcasting new transponder codes. The Coalition's sensors could hardly believe the readings. Each refugee vessel was revealing itself as a fully armed warship, their hulls packed with weaponry that had been disguised as civilian equipment for 15 years. The mining equipment they had been forced to manufacture revealed its true purpose. Every human world had secretly become a fortress. The agricultural domes opened to reveal missile silos. The water purification plants were actually manufacturing facilities for weapons that the Coalition had never seen before. But it wasn't just the hidden military might that terrified the galaxy. It was what the humans did with it. They didn't attack the Coalition's military. They didn't target government installations or strategic resources. Instead, they systematically dismantled the Coalition's credibility. Every corrupt deal, every illegal experiment, every war crime committed by Coalition members over the past 3 centuries, it all went public simultaneously. Human intelligence networks that had been building for decades released everything at once. Coalition member species turned on each other as their darkest secrets spilled into the galactic media. Governments fell within hours. Military alliances crumbled as evidence of betrayals and atrocities spread faster than containment was possible. You want to know what we learned during your compliance protocols? Chen's second transmission was broadcast to every world in the galaxy. We learned how to watch, how to wait, how to document everything, and how to destroy our enemies without firing a single shot. The Coalition's Supreme Commander tried one last desperate gambit. If you resist, we will destroy every human world. Chen's response was broadcast 15 minutes later. It contained just 7 words that would echo through galactic history. Go ahead. We already evacuated the children. What the Coalition discovered in that moment was that there were no human children left on any of their worlds. Over 15 years, humanity had secretly relocated every child under 18 to hidden colonies beyond coalition space. The refugee crisis had been the largest intelligence operation in galactic history. The coalition surrendered within 72 hours. No shots were fired. No ships were destroyed. But every species in the galaxy learned the same lesson that day. Never, ever threaten human children. Because when humans finally snap, they don't just break, they shatter everything around them with surgical precision. And they smile while they do it.